Hey, good morning, everybody. You see the shirt? What does it say? Power to the people. All power to the people. So real quick, let me get into it. So recently I started the Black Panthers. I started it in Virginia Beach, and now I'm actually recruiting in North Carolina. What I'm doing is I'm on a mission to bring my people together all across the world. Now, when I say my people, I'm not just talking about black people. I got some white people that joined the movement also. So what I want to do is I want to slow down. I want to break down what it is I'm doing and why I started this initiative. So, understanding psychology and becoming a historian, there are forces at play, such as in our government, that keep all of us divided, right? So the same way that Willie Lynch employed, cut your lights on, the same way that Willie Lynch employed divide and conquer strategies to keep blacks at bay and under control on the plantation. It's the same thing the U.S. government does to all of us. They keep white people separated from whites politically, by class, by religion, all the aspects they can use as divisive measures of control to implement, integrate, and to keep us separated in order for them to use behavior psychology to predict and control our behavior for their benefit. And let me say that again. Most of y'all understood it, but for those who don't, behavior psychology or behaviorism was created to predict and control behavior. Now, why would somebody want to predict and control your behavior? Look at how many people we got in the world. We got billions of people in the world. And in order for the powers that be, the invisible government, the ones that John F. Kennedy was talking about, I know, Jig Connor, Chicago, I got it. But for the people that want to make sure that they get to control the outcome of elections and determine gross GDP and to make sure that they can pay us a minimum wage. Do you know minimum wage is the lowest amount you can pay somebody? Minimum wage, the lowest amount you can pay somebody to barely get by. Now, let me back up. If somebody wants to pay you a small amount of money, if you say, guess what, I want more money, they can just say, shut up and work. But if we come together and demand we get higher wages, guess what? There's nothing they can do. We got the power to turn this whole country and every economy upside down. So I'm on a mission to bring blacks together in America, in the UK, in Africa, all across the globe. My name's Johnny Shaheed Miller. Guess what? I have no fear of the government. But guess what? They fear this. Because Willie Lynch was after our children, right? So regardless of the things going on with us right now, it's like smokes and mirrors. If they go after the minds of our children and they control those influences, they doomed, right? If they know entertainment, living for the day, they don't think cryptocurrency, long-term stock market. They think trading. They thinking trading, buy low, sell high. Why the hell are you selling on a great investment? Why didn't you get the S&P 500 and just stay there like you should have done Bitcoin in 2010? They start messing with their mind. It's called environmental schizophrenia. So all I'm doing, in short, is bringing my people together across the globe and making sure that I get to protect the children. Click the link below. Click the link. Cut your brights off. Click the link. And you will see my shirts available. I got a book coming out on Amazon the 24th of this month. It's called The Invisible Bully, where I teach non-whites how to combat the evil forces and divide and conquer strategies of the second government, which I call the invisible bully, that are designed to keep us separated, asphyxiated, and confused from environmental schizophrenia. I break it all down. I explain what they're using as psychological techniques and tactics to mess with our mind and control the way we think. I break it all down. It's called The Invisible Bully. It's going to be a top-rated new release on the 24th of September. I want y'all to buy the book. And anybody that wants to sign up to become a member of the Black Panthers, click the link. It's in this video somewhere. I made sure. Now, if you know anybody that need help, that's what I do. I help women out of abusive relationships, help them move, put them in a location away from the guy. I'll make sure that he get what he deserves, but that's not what this is for. All bad energy, all negative energy is that of Satan, right? So what I'm here to do is help people. So I'm on a slight tirade. I get up at 4 a.m, so y'all get what y'all get, you understand? But the best to me is I'm here recruiting, I'm bringing my people together. I want them to know that we are stronger together, and you got somebody that's willing to do anything to ensure we get what we deserve, period. And it's not just black people. I'm recruiting anybody who says, you know what, I'm tired of this, and something needs to happen. We need to upend, and we need to make some changes. So whether we parking on bridges, or we doing massive walkouts, or we doing boycotts, whatever it is that we're going to do, the first step is come together, assimilate, in order for us to devise a plan with strategy. It's all laid out in the book. But the first thing we got to do is come together. If you can see me and you don't see yourself, then guess what? They winning. When I look at y'all, guess what I see? I see God in us. That's what they don't want us to see. They don't want us to know that we are stronger together. So that's why they dismantled the Black Panthers in less than 20 years. That's why they turned the Bloods and Crips. They were designed to keep communities together and free from all this racial profiling and police brutality. Guess what they did? They guess what they did? They said, hey, y'all. They said, hey, y'all. You know the blue killed the red. Then it could have been two people that had a problem. But the people that got the power understand how to infiltrate the way you think. It's called mind control. What can I do to determine how they're going to respond? And that's what they keep doing to us. Every time they get an opportunity, no matter what we do, they're going to make it something negative. They're going to make it seem like, hey, you got to stop this guy. They make us do their work for them. They play us like we're a bunch of dummies. And when we know better, we don't do different. So think about it. Ignorance is the absence of the information. It's not knowing better. But stupidity is the person that understands the problem, understand where they fall short. They understand the issue. And guess what? They don't do anything different. So when I'm telling y'all we are stronger together, I'm only making this video because I love y'all. You understand what I'm saying? I love y'all. I love us. I'm a black man, but I'm not just a black man. I'm human, right? That's my race. See, that's one of the things that they did. They said, hey, guess what? You black, you white, you're Latino, you other, you Asian. They make you pick a category so that way they can attack your brain in order to keep us divided for their benefit, normally divisive control and capital generation. Say that again. That's the only reason that they care. Now you're looking at the U.S., right? Okay, here's a fact. The United States is about 3% of the world's population. We're 25% of the world's prison population. Tell me why. That's modern day slavery. Nothing has changed. They said we're going to free the slaves, but we're going to let them live close to the plantation. We are stronger together. I don't care what type of business it is. I don't care what it is that we do. Before I get into that, we got to come together. That's the first thing that we got to do. Click the link. You got questions, let me know. I love y'all. I'm going to end this feed. We're going to talk soon. All right? Power to the people. I love y'all.